Hi, this is Narendra Reddy Kudu. Today we will discuss about TWB and TWBX files in Tableau. So this is Tableau desktop. Let me connect with the sample superstore data. And here, if you see, this is cylinder symbol. That means this is live connection. That means it is connecting to data source. Data is pulling from data source, and whenever we drag our any field like this, so it will fetch from data source. The data is coming from data source, and this is live connection. And for example, we connected to data source, right? So if there is any changes, in the sense for accessories, if the sales count is increased to 2 lakh, so the data will be live, in the sense that will be reflect immediately here, and this will happen in live connection. Let me open this data source page here. So in this data source page, we have live and extract. First we will talk about live. So here, as I said, if there is any data changes from backend in data source, so that will reflect immediately here, and in extract it will not happen. So mainly, what is extract? And before that, live, in the sense when we connect live, when we save this file, so let's assume that we created this dashboard, in the sense we keep this sheet in this dashboard, and if we want to save this as TWB file, and we want to share to some others, colleagues, or it can be client. Client we will share through server, but we can share through mail also, and that file size also will be less. Let me save this one. I will mention as a live connection, and this extension should be TWB file, and I am saving. So we can share this file through mail also, or we can publish into the server. To publish into the server, we need access. What access? Data source access, where we have to give our server and connect, and we have to give our port number, username, password, everything, and then we can publish. After that, after we publishing, if we share to the colleagues or users, they should have data source access also. They should have username, password to see the data. And so this is the live connection, and data also up to date we can see, and other things we will discuss. And to connect to live or TWB file, so we need network, we need net. So without net, if there is any discrepancy on in internet, so it will get stuck. So in that case, it will not update properly. For example, so live, when we will prefer, when we should not prefer is the important thing. When we should prefer live connection, for example, if we take bank transactions daily will happen. It can happen minute wise, seconds wise also. In the sense, today my bank balance is 1 lakh rupees, and after 1 minute, so I will send 50,000 to someone else. After 5 seconds also I can check my balance. So immediately that should reflect in dashboard if someone is using. So that case live connections will prefer. And when extract or non-live or TWBX file prefer, I'll tell you. For example, I have some business like DMart. So where I have multiple stores. I want to analyze which store is performing more or which store is not performing well. So based on that data, I have to take decision whether I have to close the non-performed store. So this will not happen immediately, in the sense today I open dashboard, okay, this store is not performing, tomorrow itself I will not close. I need to analyze, that will take some time. So for that I will take the previous data, not till yesterday, it cannot be till yesterday, it can be last year data also, till 2021 December 31st. So I will take that data and I will analyze, and then I will take decisions. For that live immediate live data is not required. So that case I will go to extract. And a performance, yeah, if we have huge data, it can be billion also. In that case, if we go with live connection, while creating itself we will see performance issues. After we publish into the server, that time also we will face performance issues. So that case also we will prefer TWBX file or extract. So now we saved this file as a live connection or TWB. How we will know whether it is live or extract? If we see this is symbol, this is cylinder. So that means that is live connection. It is pulling data from data source. And what is extract? Let us extract this data. In the sense, we can click on extract. So this is extracting data. As we have less data, it is immediately extracted. If it is more data, it will take bit time. And further, we can add some filters also. If there is huge data, if for example, if we have 4 years data, we don't want to see the 4 years data, just go and add filter. You can take order date and year. We can take only 2021 data, and then we can extract only 1 year data. In live connection, we should get all the data, then you may need to take only 21 data as you require. So then what will happen? I clicked on extract, and then I have to click on any sheet so that it will populate saves with some name and with extension of dot hyper. So this is the what is dot hyper. Dot hyper is so it will compress the data. If we have 1 GB data, it will compress to 200 MB. I just say example. So previously it was TDE file, now it is dot hyper. Previously also the TDE file also will compress the data, and this is the latest one, dot hyper. It will compress more. In the sense, as we have 1 GB data, it will compress to 100 to 200 data. In the sense, the size it will decrease. So we will save this as a test extract, and I am saving. Now what happened? See here, this is the front cylinder. There is one more cylinder, right? So that we can consider as a dot hyper file. So from that dot hyper file, data is coming. In the sense, dot hyper file is within our system. It is extracted to our local system and pulling the data. In this case, we no need internet. With offline also we can, if we have work around 1 week work also, we can create all the visualizations with offline. After that we can connect to the live connection, not live connection, to publish. Let me save this file as a twbx. See, I'm saving as extract file twbx. And what is twb? twb is Tableau workbook, and twbx is Tableau packaged workbook. That is the main difference. And I am saving as extract file. Now I can send this file to anyone. I can share in common folder or share folder. Someone or my colleagues can come and open directly. They don't need any server access or username password. Just they directly can open, because this data is with twbx. With this file, data also is there. Not only visualization, but also data we have. So that is why we no need access, no username password. Directly we can open, we can see our visualizations. And when we can prefer, as I said, if we have huge data, we can extract, it will take time. Then we can take our own time and we can create dashboard. And what are other advantages and disadvantages with the twbx file? As I said, twb or live connection, refresh is not required, as we will connect directly to the data source. Live data will up to date we can see. And in twbx file, if there is any data change, just we have to right click and extract the refresh. In a sense, this furniture sales might increase to 2 lakhs. So that time it will not refresh automatically. Manually we have to come and we have to refresh. Then this bar will increase to 2 lakh. Or while publishing itself, we can schedule. In the sense, I want to refresh this daily morning 6 AM. Like that we can schedule so that it will refresh. It can be 15 minutes, it can be 1 hour, it can be daily, it can be weekly or monthly also. We can schedule a refresh. And we can create all these dashboard offline. And here the file size will be more. Let me show. As it will extract the data, the file size will be more, and through mail it may difficult, because the file size through mail is bit difficult. We can share in share folder. And dot hyper will compress the data size. Performance also will be more with twbx. And as I said, we can restrict the data. In the sense, as we have 4 years data, we can take only 1 year data. It will take 25% of the data, then we can analyze. So these all are the main differences between twb and twbx files. This we can mention as live, Tableau workbook, and this is extract Tableau workbook with data. I will repeat this point again. So in live connection, data will be up to date and no need to refresh, and in extract we have to manually refresh. And for live connection we need network, in the sense internet, and here not required. Offline also we can create the dashboards. And file sizes will be the less in live connection, and file size will be bit more. And here DB access, database access required. If you want to share any dashboard to others in live connection, they should have URL link, server details like username, password, what is the server port, everything. Otherwise they will not be able to see the visualizations or dashboard. And here it is not required because the data will go along with TWBX file. The data format will be backend is like .hyper, and data size also will decrease. Not size, in the sense it will compress the data. In live, performance be less if you have huge data, because every time it will pull from the data source, right? So that is why it will take some time. And here performance we can increase, we can expect more, because the data will be within our local system, so that it will pull easily. And if there is huge data, so all data we have to bring, and we may use partial data like 25%. That case all data should come, and then we can restrict within Tableau. But here we can restrict data while extracting like for 2021 data, and then the data size again will be less. Then we can analyze our part.